everybody. Welcome to the last review for 2021 here at Ironhide City. This is going to be part 1, Overload. And this is part of the Studio Series Devastator gift set. So yeah, that is how I'm going to be reviewing these guys, is part of the gift set. Now, the reason I'm starting off with Overload here is actually he is by far my personal favorite of the robots in this set. And so far, he was actually the easiest for me, besides Scrapper, to actually transform. And he was actually one I did not really need the instructions for, which is weird. So, right off the bat, I do want to talk about the stuff I really like about this guy. So, one thing I really love, and not just like about this guy, is his design and his appearance. And what I mean by that is he has not one, but 4 sets of claws here. You'll notice. Let me close a window here. He has, if you look here, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of claws, which I think is a really neat design, in my opinion. And I don't think I'm the only one who thinks that's a unique design. Because, like, seriously. And if you don't know, this guy was one of 7 originally. This was a 7-part Constructicon group in the Revenge of the Fallen Legends class group, or what was it, the EZ Collection Devastator group, which I believe was only issued in Japan. Could be wrong on that. And I never got a hold of that. I never got a hold of that group. But I'm glad that a few years later, they actually issued Overload in a full-size leader class figure. And I cannot get over how good he looks. I mean, sure, he's got all these claws, but that adds to the monstrous look of this toy. Now, posability-wise, he's got a ball joint for the head. He's got not 1, but 2 ratchets for the shoulder. So he can actually go, if I get the wheel out of the way, a full 360 in the shoulder due to a ratchet. A nice, tight ratchet going in and outward, inwards and outwards. He has, for the first claw, a bicep swivel, and not 1, but 2 hinges at the elbow. And then he has articulation here via a hinge at the actual claw itself, which is a real attention to detail. And then this claw can go in and out. And again, not 1, but 2 hinges, a swivel, and yet another not 1, but 2 hinges for the claw itself. So that, again, is another, that's a plus in my book for the design, how posable the claws are. So just my final thoughts alone in the upper torso, that's 2 pros right there. The amount of claws and the articulation. He has swivel and hinge in the hip, a thigh swivel, a nice, tight, and I do mean nice and tight, knee bend, and ankle tilt. And he has nice, wide, or he has, I'll show you from the side, nice, big feet, and nice heels. So, despite all these claws coming off of him, he actually is one of the most stable of the Constructicons in robot mode, even for having a lot of claws and short legs. So yeah, stability-wise, that is a definite plus in my book. Also, he doesn't have a lot of kibble or vehicle parts from a side profile here. Sure, he's got wheels coming off of him, but he's not top-heavy. He is not top-heavy. Like, I've really had to push him to make him fall over. I can't say enough pluses about this thing. So, Hasbro and Takara, if you're getting a hold of this video, 2 thumbs up, or I'll take that back, 4 thumbs up, and A+ job in this robot mode. In my opinion, this thing is near perfect, in my opinion. That is how good this thing feels. This thing is almost perfect. I have very few negatives about this thing. Plus, he has a scorpion tail. That's another plus. Transformation is really cool, in my opinion. So, I'm going to start with the arms here, because they're going to form the back of the vehicle mode. So I like to fold them up, excuse me, and then I want you to take note here. There are 2 sets of holes here, and I'm going to zoom in a bit and reposition my light here. Sorry if it's swinging there. There are not one, but 2 sets of holes. In vehicle mode, or in Devastator mode, sorry, you are required to put them into, oh, they actually fit the lower claw, sorry. The lower hole here, I believe, is for vehicle mode, and then the upper one is Devastator. If I have those reversed, correct me in the comments, please. So you want it looking like that. So how I did that is I got the extra claws out of the way, and then I'll zoom out here slightly. Excuse me. Sorry about my allergies. Turn the arm up, bend at the elbow, and then peg the arm into the hole right in there. And then come back here, and then, because this whole claw section, which I thought was clever how they designed it, will actually collapse into what will be the bed of the truck. And sometimes this takes me a second. So sorry if I'm taking my time here. There we go. And then inside there, I don't know if you can see that. Right, let me move my light. In there is a slot where, oh, and there goes my light swinging again. And you want it to look oh, and don't forget, there's a tab right there where my nail is that goes into that clip point. So, oh, and I think it is supposed to go in the other hole. Like that. So that it tabs in correctly. I'll check it in a minute. I'll check the alignment. Oh, actually I think it... Nope, I goofed. It goes in the... I had it right the first time, I believe. Again, if I'm wrong on that tab thing, correct me, please, in the comments. Oh, and I believe that is for Devastator mode, that clip. There we go. Again, could be wrong. So, yeah. Could be right, I could be wrong. You never know. I think it is the lower one. And one more set of claws to go. Yeah. Take that, that, up. And it appears I was correct that it is the lower of the two. Right. There we go. Think I was correct there. All right. So that is the upper half of the figure. Now, for the legs, first, collapse the spiked heels. And don't forget to flip the stinger up. Forgot to do that. And then, this is actually the neat part. Come in here and take the legs and first take these bits and fold them in. Rotate these wheel panels out and around. And this is going to be the front here of the vehicle mode. So, what you want to do is actually take this whole chest section, flip it down, rotate on these nice tight ratchets the entire arm section, and fold them up, and they will create what is the bed of the vehicle mode. And I believe that's what they call the back, like, or what is for carrying stuff. The bed of the truck. I don't know. Sometimes I forget. Oh, and, yeah, you do have a visible head. I'll mess with these in a minute. Connect the front together. There we go. We're gonna peg that in. No, wait, I think this goes off center here. Fold this up. And sometimes this goes cleanly, sometimes not. And I apologize if I am talking to myself here. In my first attempt of filming this, this actually went really smooth. I mean, the transformation. Oh, this detaches. This, I think, comes up, I believe. And let's see here. Okay. Problem. Something is being blocked. Huh. Okay. Let's see. One, two. Okay, I think I almost have it figured out. And then those tires down, head's in the way. And there you have a very nice flatbed truck mode. And he actually is one of the better rolling components of Devastator. Now, he also comes with this piece, which can actually fit on the bed of the truck. Like that. Now, to actually get him ready for combined mode, we're going to start by taking this off and open these wheels again, lift up the cab, which is where the person drives. Split, unpeg that, and actually split the legs here. Turn them over, and then take what are his robot arms and split them as well. Now, I believe that this will be the front of Devastator. So rotate these around and then come back to the claws and fold these out and then down on those heavily ratcheted bits, like so. And then come around here and, oh, I did forget a step. And that is that these go on the outside, like so, since this will be Devastator's back, right here. And then I'll fiddle with this upper part in a minute. And then bend Devastator, or bend the leg, or what will be the new leg, like so. And then plug the claw in to that upper port and clip that clip into place. I'll show you that here on this side. So unpeg, bend, and then there is a peg here. A hole here, and then there is a clip, there's a tab here, and then a clip right there. So plug those in like that. And then I like to actually fold the claw so it's not visible. And then you come in here, and there are these gray tabs that hold this whole section together, which is really clever. And then effectively, that is basically the middle torso of the Devastator unit. Really clever how that happens, actually. So stay tuned for part 2, where we will cover the next part, Scavenger. Stay tuned.